v4yav Media Urban Talk, where we discuss and look and explore at the latest street issues that are affecting our young people. Today we have another special guest, and we're going to get straight into it. First question: why do you feel young people carry knives on the streets of London and with all over London and within the capital?
I think I'm not sure if there's one main reason. If I was going to put it down to one thing, I'd probably say fear. I'd probably say it's fear.
Could you elaborate on that? What would bring? Where does that fear come from?
I think that the culture no, I'm not going to say the culture. I think that the circumstances in which a lot of young guys grow up in London aren't the best to suit opportunity, or to allow them to have a real shot in life at something great. I feel like it would be too easy to say there's a system built against us.
Where do you think the fear comes from?
Yeah, I think it obviously comes from not wanting to end up in the grave, or not wanting to be the one with life-changing injuries. You know,
to be the victim. Sometimes you take that stance of being the dominant person in a situation, so you're not the person who's a victim. So it's that fear of being stabbed, you carry a knife so that you feel that it's going to protect you, so you don't end up stabbing someone, but you do end up stabbing someone because that's the knife, that's the knife's role.
Exactly.
The knife's to be used, that's why you've carried it. My second question: do you think that the government can do anything to stop this? Is there anything that they can do, or are they not doing anything in terms of tackling this problem? Because this problem has been going on for over 10 years, man, for probably over 20 years.
Even longer than that.
Yeah, like how long does this problem go back to? But we're seeing it really over the last 10 years, we've really seen it manifest and spiral out of control.
Definitely.
What could be done to stop that?
I think, honestly, I'm not sure, because I haven't given obviously I've grown up in London, but I haven't given this subject the best of my attention, and in the future I want to, most certainly, but I would say I can't necessarily say give you a solution right now, but what I would say is that the government could do well to get to know their young people, maybe try and bridge the gap, which is, we feel, is them, the government, and us kind of thing, and maybe that way you'd have a basis to actually speak to the young people when you're creating opportunity for them, where you're bridging that gap, which is where the relationship is damaged, and basically show them that you actually care about them. I think that could help at least start a conversation between, and that's what needs to be had. There's just no easy way to do this, you know what I'm saying? There's no easy solution, there's no overnight solution, but I feel like the government could do more, is what I'm saying. I feel like the government could definitely do more, and again, I don't know exactly what right now. I need to work that out myself. I need to think about this subject a lot more, considering I've grown up in London and lived amongst it, but I don't know exactly what that solution is right now, but something needs to be done for sure. A lot more needs to be done.
And for young people that are watching, that are on the path to destruction, those that are on the path to prison, those that are drug dealing, trapping, those that are caught up in this negative cycle, what message could you bring or give to them based on your own experiences and based on your opinion of the current situation at hand?
Well, basically, I would say, again, I have to give a disclaimer, because there's no, we're all individuals at the end of the day. I can't sit here and say one thing goes for all, you know what I'm saying? But as individuals, we have a responsibility over our choices, and as much as things are against us, as much as we are the lesser people in society, and we understand that, we know that now, we still have to make the right choices, better choices for our lives. And it's really hard because a lot of the stuff we're talking about is when you're surrounded in by other people. You know, if we're talking about gang culture and all that stuff, so it's a group think type thing, and it's often hard as to think like an individual in those situations. So I all I could ever say to anyone, which everyone already knows is, you know, you are responsible for your decisions, whatever that might be. If you decide to carry a knife, then you run the risk of you know, either changing your life or changing somebody else's. It's just it's so complex, man. It's so complex.
Do you think that parents have a part to play?
Of course, man. Of course. Parents would say, well, we can't, you know, necessarily. Man, it's a lot of things. It's parents. It's education, or lack of. It's poverty. It's bare things, bro. Like I can't give you one straight answer. I can't give you one straight solution. I hope I can one day, but it's a complex problem, and I would just I would just advise anybody who's involved in that to really think through your decisions and really try and find the worth in your life and run with that. Try and find what you're talented at and stick with that. Try and recognize that your life is not just. It's not cheap. It can't just you don't want it to just be thrown away, you know, in the street kind of thing. You want to achieve something. You want to find what you're good at and have a dream, have aspirations, and that's what I think could save a lot of people. That would be my thing to do.